Hello, happy new year. This is Rose and I'm coming to you from letsworkinpages.com, and today I want us to look at top 10 WordPress plugins that you must have in 2020. In this post I'm going to be sharing plugins that I am using on my website, and I am going to explain a little bit how each plugin works. Okay, so we are going to start with the SEO plugin, and this one is called Yoast. And actually this one I think is the best as far as SEO is concerned, because it actually guides you as you are structuring your blog post, and it tells you like if you have not used your keyword properly, and if your like your post is not structured in a way that is easy to read. It tells you a lot of things. And the way Yoast works, like if you see this green dot here, that shows that your SEO is on point, and if you click on it, it also tells you whether the readability of your post whether is on point, and it actually tells you the areas where you need to improve your post. So I think this is actually the best SEO plugin, as I said, because it tells you exactly what you need to do in order to make sure that your blog post is fully SEO optimized and it's easy to read, and it just tells you all those things. So that's used for you. And there's another plugin that does the same thing, and it's called AllinOne SEO Pack, and that one does the same thing, but I think the Yoast goes a little bit further than AllinOne SEO Pack, because of the fact that it tells you the things you need to improve. This one just gives you places to put your keywords and things like that, but I actually think that the Yoast works a lot better than this one, especially for someone who is just starting out and they are not sure whether they are doing a good SEO optimization of their blog post. So I have this one in one of my websites, and because I know exactly what I'm doing and where I need to put my keywords, I don't really have to worry so much about that. So that's okay, it works for me. And so yeah, that's how those SEO plugins work. And then you have this one, which is a SiteMap plugin, and this one is where you this plugin helps you to submit your site map to Google and Yahoo and Bing, and that means that they can crawl your pages and they can index them and rank them accordingly. So it's very important that you have a sitemap submitted to those search engines, so they can, as I said, index your content. Now this is another one, and I think if you have this one, it's gonna help you to monitor your website, and in terms of security and of course optimization. It helps you check the performance of your website. So I just want to mention quickly that as you get new plugins, you need to decide which ones are absolutely mandatory, because too many plugins, they are going to slow down your website. So I'm just sharing these ones, and then you can just decide which ones you absolutely need for your websites. Okay, so but this one, you definitely need this one for sure. Those first two plugins that I mentioned, you definitely need one of those because you definitely need the SEO of your website to be on point. And then you definitely need this one because you're going to use a lot of codes, and you're going to submit a lot of codes in order for, let's say, Google AdSense and Google Analytics to be able to verify your website. So in order for you to do that, you need this plugin, because if you don't know how to submit, to place codes on your website, you definitely need this plugin, because it helps you easily place codes in the HTML file of your website without you messing with your website. Because if you try to place codes and you're not sure what you're doing, it's very easy to break your website, and you don't want to cause that kind of damage. So this one is absolutely necessary if you don't know how to do the codes. Okay. Now, when it comes to images, sometimes large images could slow down your website, and that's why you need this plugin. It helps compress your images, which means that your pages will be able to load quickly. So that's one plugin that I highly recommend. I use this one on all my websites because I need to compress those images so the pages can load faster. Okay, and then we have this one here, GoldPress. That's another plugin for security, and it helps you ensure that your website is protected and you have the backup and everything. So that's on the security side of your website. And of course, we got this MailChimp, which helps you with your forms, all kinds of forms that you need on your website. And then this is absolutely important for those people who are doing business with their websites, like affiliate marketers who use a lot of links. You need to make sure that your links are not broken, because if your links are broken, that means you're not making any money with your links. Okay, you're losing revenue. So you absolutely need to make sure that your links are working and you're bringing in that money. So that's why you need this plugin to check for your broken links. Okay, so the broken link checker is absolutely important for you if you're making money with your websites. And Sassy Social, this is one plugin that I use for making sure you have those share icons on your websites, like these ones here. Then it makes it easier for your readers to share your content on their social media, and you can also share it. Once you finish, you can easily share your posts on your social media. So that is absolutely necessary. And if you use Pinterest, you also need the pin it button on your website, so people can pin your pins easily, and you can also directly pin your content to Pinterest. Okay, so I think this will be very helpful to you. I have a bonus WordPress plugin that I have to mention, and this one is it helps you with the snippets. You know, like when you get on Google and you search for something, and then you see what we call a snippet. Is something like this here. So this one helps you to create rich snippets, so that way your content will be appealing to the readers, and they will want to read a little more, so they will absolutely click to your website. So this one will help you create those snippets, but the first plugin that I mentioned, the SEO plugin, the Yoast, and it also helps you create snippets that are going to be rich, and they contain your keywords. So if you have Yoast and maybe you don't have a lot of space to have a lot of plugins, then maybe you don't necessarily need this one. But if you do have space, then you can add that one to your plugins, okay? So yeah, those are plugins that are going to help you in your website. And actually, I think WordPress makes it so easy for you to, you know, add features to your websites without necessarily having to do any kind of coding or hiring somebody to add something to your website. You can easily just add whatever feature you want using a plugin. So I think that makes it very easy for beginners to just you know, add things to your website. If you see something that you have seen on another website and you don't know exactly how to do it, you can just get a plugin and there you go, you have a new feature on your website. So that's it, guys. I just wanted to quickly share these plugins so you know which plugins people are using or which plugins I am using. So thank you so much for watching this video, and if you haven't watched my intro video, I'm going to link it here and you can go ahead and check out who I am. So happy new year. I wish you a lot of success in this year, and I hope you're going to make lots of money online. This is Rose, and I will see you on my next video. Bye bye.